WebReader is a fantastic tool. Let's look at some scenarios of how you can use this set of features. First, let's look at content. Students like to stream and listen to lessons offline. To stream your lesson, first access the lesson. Click the Listen button. If you only want to listen to part of the lesson, then highlight the area of the lesson and click on Listen. You can also download your lesson to an MP3 file and listen to it offline. Are you a distracted reader? If so, then we have the tools for you. First, we can use Simple View. Access your lesson, and click on the caret in the lower left corner of the WebReader button. Click on Simple View. Notice that you now have the document in text form. To revert back to the normal view of the lesson, click on Close. Another tool is the Page Mask. The Page Mask is a customizable window with the area above and below the window shaded out. This is similar to cutting out a window on a sheet of paper and moving it up or down your paper textbook. To turn off the Page Mask, click on the X. Text size not large enough? If you have low vision but have not yet transitioned to a screen reader or a distracted reader, the Enlarged text feature will be a great benefit to you. To use this tool, click on the Enlarged text button, and then highlight some text. Click on Listen. The enlarged text will appear at the bottom of the screen. Let's listen. Knowing where to find learner support is essential to your success. To turn off the enlarged text, navigate back to the Enlarged text button, and click on the Enlarged text button again. Notice the green dot disappears. Increasing your vocabulary? If you are learning a new language or encounter a word or phrase you don't know in the language it is written, then use the translation tool. Highlight the word or phrase that you want to translate, and click on the Translate button. A pop-up will appear with the translation. For example, suppose we need to translate employee to Spanish. Highlight employee, select Spanish from the Translate tool. We now have the translation. Click Close to close the window. If you bump into a word that you don't know what it means, then you can use the word Lookup feature. Highlight the word, and click on the word Lookup button. A pop-up will appear with a definition. For example, suppose we don't know what the word employee means. Highlight the word employee, and click on word Lookup. Notice that we can also listen to the definition. The word Lookup feature uses an Oxford dictionary. You may need to drop the S, ED, or ING to find the word in the dictionary. Click Close to close the window. Explore these and the other great features of ReadSpeaker webReader.